countries was 1,050. So you see that the World Bank deals with a basket of currencies. So that's why, it changes, plus inflation and the rest. That's the lower middle income. So any country below that is a developing country. Right? It's a low-income country. They use the expression low-income country.
Okay.
Any between the 1,036 and 4,000 something, you Google and you get it. I don't have the number that I can remember immediately. But around 4,300 or so is a middle-income country. Then there is one between that and the advanced countries, which is the upper middle-income countries. And the limit for the minimum to become an advanced country is 12,000 something per capita income or income per individual. Now, so this is what many institutions use, notably rating agencies, the IMF, which is a sister institution of the World Bank, and others. Okay. Has this changed? No. That's my basic answer I gave. Okay, so that is a basic criteria. And this is what I said, which many people in the NDC are not satisfied with. That's a fact. Right?
Okay.
So where is the IMF coming from? You see, the IMF is a big organization like the World Bank. And the IMF has departments. They have what we call the area departments. Right?
Okay.
And then they have the technical departments. The area department is the Africa department, which is the one in charge of Africa for obvious reasons. The Asia, Middle East, Europe. So if you Google the IMF again and you Google their structure, you will see what I'm saying. The technical departments are the ones who give technical advice. For example, they are the ones who come and advise GRA, right?
Yeah.
Or the advice Bank of Ghana and others. And those departments are about 5. You have the statistics department. Then you have the capital markets and something department. I'm forgetting now. You have something now called capacity or something department. But the critical one we are talking about now is the fiscal affairs department, which gives fiscal advice. And it is the one that comes to help countries with budgetary issues, AFM. That is, they deal with, when we say fiscal affairs, fiscal is about the budget, is about, everything that has to. So if you are doing, let's say, tax reforms, they normally give the policy advice on the structure of, say, GRA. When we're doing GRA, we're doing VAT and IMF, technical assistance, fiscal affairs department was there. When we're doing gift meets and others, the staff there were there, right? Okay. When you have debt issues and you have borrowing issues and whatever, it's fiscal, so they'll be there. When you have macro fiscal issues, they'll come. They are there. When you have, things like subsidy problems, affecting your budgets, they come, they advise, liberalize, and all that. They have 2 roles. If you are in an IMF program, it is under the Africa department. That is, any country comes under their area department. But the technical assistance people normally come. They come with the area department. And they are the ones who do the technical work. They are the ones who normally analyze. And they come with Article 4, they come with all. So the Fiscal Affairs Department collects data on every country. Okay, so what I'm saying is, so you see the distinction I'm making. Similarly, if Bank of Ghana needs advice, they go to an area department, but that area department is the capital markets department.
Okay.
And the monetary. And then those who collect the country statistics and whatever are the ones at the statistics department. So the IMF Fiscal Affairs Department, every year during the spring meetings and the annual meetings of the IMF and World Bank, which I'm sure you are familiar with,
yes,
they issue what you call the fiscal monitor. But the other departments also issue, issue reports. In fact, the Africa department issues the Africa version of the World Economic Outlook. which at a point they even came to Ghana twice when I was in office. And a number of times to come and lunch. They go to various African countries to come and lunch. Right?
Okay.
And when all these are collected, that is what you have the overall world economic outlook, which the IMF itself issues. Okay, so come to the classification. Now, if you say you are middle income, you know that what the criteria I gave is a broad one.
Yeah.
If you take Ghana's GDP, maybe 10% of the people, businessmen, households, and chief executives and things, business owners, they probably own about 75% of Ghana's GDP. And the majority of people are, we did a straight division. Currently, Ghana's per capita income is about 2,000. Okay, so if the minimum is 1,000 or 1,050, 35, then Ghana is nowhere near being, a low-income country.
Yeah.
But we are also not an upper-income country because we are not above 4,000. So we are low in, that's why they add low middle-income country. Okay.
Okay.
So that is a fact. Now, where is the IMF coming from? The IMF rating agencies and the others, they look at the countries. They look at lower middle income. They look at, say, lower income countries, right, or developing countries.
Yeah.
And then they look at the features that make you be in that category. One, you may not have resources like Ghana. Because the reason we became middle income is basically because of oil that we discovered. We had gold, we had minerals, they were not sufficient to make us middle income. We had oil, and when you top it up, plus the rebasing, we became middle income. Other countries may not be similarly endowed. So no matter how hard they try, they cannot be middle income countries today or tomorrow. Unless maybe they come into some big industrialization or something, right, which has value.